Um, we mentioned earlier, we're talking a lot about a retailer, and what I'm trying to do in this slide is just, kind of define what a retailer thinks like. And really, from the point of view of a product supplier trying to sell as many units of products, retailers don't tend to think that way. They tend to think of things in the reverse order. They have a customer, how many of that customer's needs can they actually meet? And if you look at someone like a Tesco and their share of the pound coin that Tristan showed you earlier, they'll meet customers' needs with their own product or with products from other suppliers. So that's really the difference between, if you like, a direct-to-supplier, a supplier direct-to-consumer website versus a retailer. It's the share of the customer that you're going for. Maybe next slide, please, Jean. So I think we have a general impression from the poll that the OTAs are a little bit better than travel agents, and I think that's partly the tradition, is that travel agents have been the retailers, and for many types of travel consumers, business travel in particular, travel agents are the retailers. It's travel agents that actually own the customer relationship. There's a lot of sort of barriers to airlines becoming retailers. An airline is a complex business to operate. You've got a lot of geographies, a lot of different operational units that require specialization. And another problem, I think, with the airline industry, we sometimes beat ourselves up over technology. For years, we led the world in terms of the travel industry, led the world in terms of transactional systems and revenue management, and dynamic pricing is still the envy of many other retail verticals. But at the same time, a lot of that complexity kind of acts as a barrier to innovation. Another area that airlines are quite different than retailers is that we tend to divide up some of our products. So you quite often get a situation where the frequent flyer program, the airline, and the holidays company are operating as different silos. Another area is the product complexity itself, which we'll talk about on the next slide.